Hi guys, so next problem is finding the middle of the linked list. So first of all, I'll be going through a basic check, which is if head is null, then I'll straight away return the head. Else, again I'll be declaring some temporary pointers so that I don't mess up with the head. So we'll be approaching this problem with the fast and slow pointer approach. So let's initialize fast with head and slow with head as well. Okay. So what we will be approaching this problem is we'll be iterating through our linked list with the help of our fast pointer. While fast is not null, we will be incrementing fast in two steps. Fast equal to fast dot next and slow by one step in each iteration. Okay. So we have already made sure that fast is not null, but as we are incrementing fast by two steps, we also have to make sure that fast.next is not null so that you don't end up with a null pointer exception. So we have to make sure that fast.next is not equal to null. Just make sure that you write this condition that fast.next not equal to null first, and because why I'm saying this is if you write fast dot next is not equal to null before writing this condition, like if you're writing like this, there will be a case when you will end up having a null pointer exception here because you are not checking the fast, you're checking directly the fast dot next. In case the fast become null, you will end up with a null pointer exception here. So first you have to check the value of fast. If it is not null, then you have to check the value of fast dot next. Okay. So we will have two cases in this. Suppose we have even elements in our linked list. So initially fast will be pointing here, slow will be pointing here. In the next iteration, fast will increment by two steps. Fast.next is 2, fast.next is 3. So fast will be somewhere, fast will be pointing to 3 in first iteration and slow will be pointing to 2 in the first iteration. Okay. Now in the second iteration, we will check that fast is not null. Fast.next is 4, which is not null. So we will increment the fast pointer by 2. Okay, so one after after this iteration, fast will be pointing to null and slow will be pointing to 3. Okay, so when we go through the next iteration, fast is pointing to null, so the loop will break. So I can say that I am at the middle of the linked list because there are even elements. So we have to choose one element which will be the middle. So we are saying that the second middle element will be the middle of our linked list because as you can see in the example also, here they are saying 1 2 3 4 5 6 6 elements are there, so they are saying 4 as the middle of the linked list. Okay, so in the second case, sorry, in the second case, if you have only 3 elements, odd number of elements in your linked list, you will again initialize the fast and slow pointer as head of the linked list. Okay, in first iteration your fast will be pointing to 3 and slow will point to 2. Now fast is not null, but you can see fast.next is null because fast.next is null in the second iteration. So we'll break out of the loop and return the slow pointer, which is the middle of linked list. Okay, so in case of odd number of nodes in the linked list, you will have only one middle element, so you can straight away return that. So let's try running this one. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, cool. So we can mark it as completed. Okay. Okay, bye guys. We'll meet in the next video.